Property answers in 60 seconds. Someone said to me, TJ, what is good debt and what is bad debt? I have some debt and I'm not sure where it fits. Good debt, in my opinion, is what I would call leverageable debt. Many people wouldn't call it that, and I'm happy that I made up that term. It's leverageable debt. Essentially, it's debt that has some form of future value. So there's good debt and there's bad debt. Bad debt decreases in value. Good debt is what has the potential or the propensity to pay you at a future date. So let me give you some quick examples of good debt. A good debt could be considered your home. The mortgage on your home, in many cases, could be considered good debt. There are a school of thought that argue that it's not, but typically it is classed as good debt because you need somewhere to live. University loan. So student loan, in some cases, could be classed as good debt. Again, there are people that would argue that university is a waste of time, therefore it's classed as a bad debt. But officially, it is a good debt because it has future value, or it used to have future value. Investor funds, raising funds from investors to put into your project, can be perceived as good debt because, again, it has future value. It has the opportunity to return or to show an increase. Bad debt is anything that takes money out of your pocket or offers no return. So let me give you some examples of bad debt. Credit card that's used for the purpose of spending is classed as a bad debt. Now, the reason I'm quite cautious on explaining credit card is because I know of certain entrepreneurs that have maxed out their credit card and it's turned into a good debt in terms of they've taken a credit card of £20,000, they've put it and created a business, or they've put it into a business and created a business, and it's worked out for them. But for the general public, credit card debt is classed as bad debt. And let's be frank, taking a credit card, £20,000, £50,000, and trying to flip it and turn it into a profitable business is probably low in terms of probability. What is definitely considered bad debt is payday loans. So if you are forever using payday loans or short-term loans, those are 100% qualified as bad debt because those debts will not pay you back because the interest rates are ridiculous and the terms are not favorable. Now, this one, some people will be upset and some people won't be happy. Car loans. So completely different. There's a difference between a car lease and there's a difference between finance. This is something I can do a video on another time if you want me to. Let me know in the comment section. But a typical car finance loan is what we classify as a bad debt. Because remember, the car typically, in most cases, will not return greater value. Your car devalues, diminishes in value as you come out of the showroom if you're buying brand new cars. But typically the car, once it hits the road, has been used, therefore its value has gone down. So it's classed as a bad debt because it's not leverageable debt, it's not increased debt, it's not debt that allows you to generate an additional income. Put it this way, bad debt has negative consequences, good debt can have positive consequences. Overall, debt is debt. Get a better understanding, understand your risk to reward ratio, and go from there. I hope that helps.